using the table, we can only get trigger ratios of acute angles. If you're not using the calculator, you will only be able to get, using this table, you can get any of these standard angles. So if somebody asks you what is cos of 45 degrees, we see 1 over root 2. But what if the angle is an obtuse angle or a reflex angle? So let's have a look at this. For that, we look at what we use what we call the unit circle. Now, how do we exactly use the unit circle? First, let's understand the definition and the use of unit circle. Our unit circle has equation x square plus y square is equal to 1. The center is the origin. The radius is 1. Therefore, it's called unit. Unit means radius is equal to 1. And this is the equation of a circle. So if you're using a graphics software and you type in this, you'll get a circle of this sort. Now, what's so special about the unit circle is it gives you the sine and cos will give you the angle. So as the angle changes, so suppose if this angle is, let's say, 30 degrees. The points on the circle, the x coordinate gives you cos of the angle. So in this case it's 30 and the sine of the angle. So if the angle is 30, you wrote 30 as an example, but if the angle is generally theta, you'll get cos of this angle and sine of this angle. Remember, this is your reference line. You have to take the reference line as the x-axis, the positive x-axis. So basically, as this rotates, you get different values of cos and sine. You'll get the different corresponding values of cos and sine. You get the corresponding values, obviously your theta also changes accordingly, and you get the corresponding values of cos and sine. So now your theta becomes this. So this becomes your theta. So remember that the x coordinate gives you cos theta, and the y coordinate gives you sine theta. Okay? Now, what you need to remember is also, this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, as you are aware, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. In the first quadrant, your both x and y both are positive. So it means that your cos is also positive and sine is also positive. In the second quadrant, your x is negative, y is positive. It means that your cos is negative, your sine will be positive. Remember that your x is cos and y is sine. Here both are negative. Here x is positive, y is negative. So you can simply remember what is positive. For that, what we remember is, we simply remember all silver tea cups. So what is all silver tea cups? In the first quadrant, all ratios are positive. If sine and cos is positive, your tan theta, which is sine over cos theta, is positive. Silver, S stands for sine. Only sine is positive. Cos is negative, and tan will also be negative. T, tan is positive, but your cos is negative, sine is negative. Cups, C stands for cos. Cos is positive, sine is negative. So this is what you need to remember. All silver tea cups. In the first quadrant, all are positive. Second quadrant, only sine is positive. Third quadrant, only tan is positive. Fourth quadrant, only cos is positive. Sine and tan both are negative. Now let's see how do we use this. In the next video, we'll show you how to use this coupled with the table, to generate any value. Now let me also tell you one more important point, is what are positive and negative angles. So if the angle is rotated, so this is the angle, if I rotate it anti-clockwise, the angle is said to be positive, and if it's rotated clockwise, the angle is said to be negative. So when it goes clockwise, this way, the angle is negative. When it goes anti-clockwise, the angle is considered to be positive.